10 signs. She likes you but is afraid of getting hurt. Have you ever felt like she's into you but something's holding her back? Maybe her actions confuse you own moment. She's warm and engaging anthe. Next, she seems distant or guarded jeets, frustrating. Isn't it your note alone? So many guys misinterpret these mixed signals and end up either giving up too soon or pushing too hard. Bothers the truth sometimes. She likes you more than she's letting on, but fear of getting hurt is stopping her from suing. Welcome to Bond Chronicle Theplos, where we break down the complexities of relationships into relatable advice you can use today. We're delving into the subtle, often overlooked things that a woman likes you but is afraid of getting hurt stick. Around Becco's understanding these signs could the key to building trust and deepening your connection with her. Now let's talk about why this topic is so important. In today's fast-paced world, vulnerability is often seen as a weakness, and many people, men and women alike, struggle to let their guard down. For women, past heartbreaks or fear of rejection can make them cautious even when they feel a genuine connection with someone. That's why they send out these subtle, almost hidden signs, testing waters without fully committing dire emotions. The challenge: these signals are easy to miss, or worse, misinterpret. By the end of this video, you'll not only learn to recognize these signs, but also understand how to respond in a way that builds trust instead of adding pressure. It's not about manipulation or tricks. It's about creating a safe space for genuine connection and growth. And honestly, that's what every relationship. Here's what you can expect. We'll break down 10 specific signs, each with real world examples and actionable tips. We want you to walk away from this video with practical tools you can use right now. And hey, if any of these resonate with you, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's get started. Sign 1. She acts hot. She acts hot and cold. Have you ever felt like you're riding an emotional roller coaster? One moment, she's warm and engaged, and then next, she seems distant or even cold. This is one of the clearest signs that she likes you but is afraid of getting hurt. To see inconsistent behavior often stems from internal conflict. She's trying to protect herself while also navigating her growing feelings for you. It's not that she doesn't care, it's that she cares too much and isn't sure if it's safe to let her guard down. For example, she might cancel plans at the last minute, but then a day later, she's texting you with excitement, asking how your day is going. Or maybe she's super affectionate when you're alone, but in a group setting, she seems more reserved. These patterns can feel confusing, but they're often her way of testing through waters while protecting herself from potential disappointment. So what should you do? Patience is your best ally here. If she's acting hot and cold, don't mirror her behavior. Instead, stay consistent and grounded. Show her that too reliable and not easily swayed by her moments of distance over time. This will help her feel secure enough to lower her defenses. Remember, she's not trying to mess with your head. She's just figuring out if you're the real deal. Sign 2. She avoids vulnerability. Now she avoids vulnerabilities. Talk about vulnerability. If she's avoiding deep conversations or as a tonto, open up about her life. This is a classic sign that she likes you but fears rejection. Women who have been hurting the past often build emotional walls to protect themselves. Sharing personal details or talking about feelings can feel like exposing a weakness, especially if she's unsure about your intentions. Picture this: you ask her about her family or her dreams, and she quickly changes the subject, or maybe shed a flex with humor whenever the conversation gets too personal. It's no thought. She doesn't want to share. She's just waiting for the right time, and more importantly, the right person. Here's how to handle it. Create an environment of trust by leading with vulnerabilities. Share your own stories and emotions first. When she sees that you're willing to be open, it'll encourage her to do the same, but don't rush her. This is a process that takes time. Let her open up at her own pace, and she feels safe enough to let you in. Sign 3. She overthinking your actions. Your actions? Have you ever noticed her reading too much into what you say or do? For example, you didn't reply to a text immediately, and starts acting distant. Or you menciona female colleague and she suddenly lies. Off, this isn't paranoia, it's overthinking as a defense mechanism. Women who have been hurt before often hyper analyze situations to avoid repeating past mistakes. She's trying to protect herself from potential heartbreak by looking for clues, positive or negative, about where she stands with you. Imagine this: you casually joke about being busy, and she wonders if that means you are losing interest or your quiet tone day, and she thinks she's done something wrong. Overthinking like this doesn't mean she's insecure. It means she cares deeply, but doesn't yet feel secure in the relationship. The solution: communicate clearly and consistently. Avoid sending mixed signals. Even intentionally, if you're busy, let her know up front instead of leaving her to sing a simple "Hey, I'm swamped today, but I'll call you tonight" can go a long way in easing her mind. And if you notice her overthinking, reassure her with honesty and kindness. Clarity is the antidote to confusion. Sign for she shows subtle signs of jealousy. Shows subtle signs of jealousy. Shows subtle signs of jealousy. Jealousy can be a tricky emotion. If she likes you but is afraid of getting hurt, you might notice subtle signs of jealousy creeping into her behavior. Maybe she makes a sarcastic comment when you mention "ain't no Thor woman," or becomes unusually quiet after seeing you talk to someone else. These reactions aren't meant to be manipulative. They're her way of expressing that she values you but feels uncertain about where she stands. For instance, you tell her about a work project you're collaborating on with a male colleague, and she responds with a casual, "Oh, she must be nice to work with." Her tone says something different, or she's distant after you spend time with a female friend, even though she insists it's no big deal. These moments may seem small, but they reveal her deeper feeling. What can you do? Reassure her, but don't make a big deal out of it. Let her know where she stands with you through your actions and words. A simple "You're Theon, I want to spend time with" can dissolve those doubts. The key is to show her she has no competition in your eye switch. It will help build her confidence. In relationship. Sign 5. She's nervous. She's nervous around. Here's a sweet one. If she's nervous around you, it's often a sign that she likes more than she's letting on. Nervousness can manifest in so many ways. Maybe she fidgets with her hair, stumbles over her words, or avoids direct eye contact. It's not that she's disinterested. It's the exact opposite. Is emotionally invested. And the fear of messing things up is making her anxious. Think about it. You're sitting across from her at a coffee shop, and she's playing with her cup, laughing a little too hard at your jokes, or fumbling over what to say next. These aerial signs that she's into you but doesn't want to appear too vulnerable. So, how do you handle this? Ease her nervous with a relaxed and playful vibe. Crack a joke, share a funny story, or compliment her in a casual, non-pressuring way. The goal is to make her feel comfortable and safe in your presence. When she sees you're not judging her, she gradually let her guard down and show you her true self. Sign 6. She has strong emotional walls. Have you ever felt like she's holding you at arm's length even when things seem to be going well? That's a classic sign of strong emotional walls. Women who've experienced heartbreak or betrayal often build these walls to protect themselves from future pain. It's not that she doesn't like you, it's that she's afraid of letting her guard down too soon. For example, she might hesitate to define the relationship or set boundaries that seem excessive, like insisting on taking things slow. Testing whether you're someone she can trust without risking another emotional wind. So that's the best approach here. Respect their boundaries without making her feel pressured. Don't push her for answers or try to rush past her defenses. Instead, demonstrate reliability through consistent actions over time. Let her see that you're someone she can depend on, and those walls will start to come down naturally. Remember, patience and respect here the keys to earning her trust. Sign 7. She tests you, testing behaviors. She tests you. Another telltale sign she likes Yobit is afraid of getting hurt. If she's asking pointed questions about your past relationships or your long-term intentions, it's not just casual curiosity. It's her way of figuring out if you're serious about her imaging. This during a conversation, Shasatli asks, "What do you look for in a relationship? Or have you ever cheated on some man?" These aren't just small. Talk. They are ways to gauge your character and how you might treat her in the future. How should you handle these moments honesty and transparency? Aaron non-negotiable answer her questions directly, without overthinking this. I see our opportunity to show her that you're in at, just saying what she wants to hear. You're being genuine by staying open and clear about your intentions. You'll reassure her that she can trust you, which will help her feel more secure in the relationship. Sign 8. She's supportive yet distant. Supportive yet distant. Sometimes her actions can feel like a paradox. She sleaze first to congratulate you on a promotion, cheer you on during your big moment, ments, or offer encouragement when you're down. Yet when it comes to sharing your own feelings or letting you into her personal world, she pulls away. This mix of support and distance is a sign that she cares about you but isn't ready to fully open up. For example, she might celebrate your achievements with genuine enthusiasm, but decline your invitations to talk about her own struggles. Or she'll remember every detail about your goals, but avoid discussing her long-term plans. Here's how to respond. Acknowledge her support and use it as an opportunity to invite her into deeper conversations. For example, after thanking her for her encouragement, like, "You're always so supportive. What's been on your mind lately?" This shows her thought you value her contributions and want to connect on a more personal level. It's about creating a safe space where both of you can share openly. Sign and she compliments you, indirectly complains you. Indirectly, here's an interesting one. If she likes you but is afraid of getting hurt, her compliments might come indirectly. Instead of saying, "You're so attractive," or "I really like you," she focus on things that feel safer to compliment, like your work, ethics, or achievements. It's her way of expressing admiration without making herself too vulnerable. For instance, she might say, "You're so dedicated to your goals," or "I really admire how you handle challenges." These aren't random compliments. They're her subtle way of showing interest while keeping her guard up. What's the best way to handle this? Genuine appreciation for her words. Reciprocate with compliments that focus on her personal qualities. If she says you're so hardworking, you might respond with thanks. That means a lot coming from someone as thoughtful and supportive as you. This not only validates her feelings but also opens door for deeper emotional connections. 10. She opens up slowly. Finally, once she opens up slowly, Philith, the clearest signs she likes you. Booties afraid of getting hurt is when she starts to open up slowly. Women who've been cautious about their emotions won't spill everything all at once. Instead, they'll test the waters, sharing small personal details to see how you react. For example, she might start by telling you about her favorite childhood memory, something she's passionate about, and let her progress to more meaningful topics, like her fears, goals, or past struggles. This gradual openness is a sign that she's beginning to trust you. Your role here is simple: be patient and consistent. Show her that you're listening and that you value what she's sharing. Celebrates moments of vulnerability by responding with empathy and understanding. Trust is earned over time. By being present and supportive, you'll create a foundation for a strong and meaningful connection. How to handle these situations. Soft, calming news begins. When it comes to navigating relations with someone who likes you but is afraid of getting hurt, one thing stands out: building trust. Trust isn't built through grand gestures or overt promises. It's built through consistent actions over time. Creating a safe emotional environment means showing her that you're reliable, supportive, and genuine interest in her well-being. Be that person she can count on, whether it's showing up when you say you will, actively listening when she shares, or respecting her boundaries. Without question, actions always speak louder than words, and consistency is what turns her uncertainty into security. But her resting patience is non-negotiable. Respect her pace. If she's slow to open up, don't take it as a personal slight. Rushing her into vulnerability can backfire, making her feel pressured or even more guarded. Instead, Focus on creating a connection that feels natural and mutual over time. You'll notice her walls coming down one small step at a time. Relationships aren't races. There are journeys, and finally avoid the common mistakes that sabotage trust. Don't misinter her caution as disinterester. Whereas try to pressure her into revealing more than she's ready to. She's not testing your patience, she's trying to protect herself. Also, avoiding consistency mixed signals only reinforce her fears. Be clear, be honest, and show her through your actions that you're Simeon worth trusting. Let's quickly recap the 10 signs we've covered today. Might act hot and cold, avoid vulnerability, overthink your action show. Subtle signs of jealousy or seem nervous around you. She could also have a strong emotional walls, test your intentions, be supportive yet distance, compliment you indirectly, or open up slowly over time. Each of these behaviors, her way of protecting herself, while expressing her feelings in the safest way she knows how, and the way forward is clear. Patience, trust, and consistent communication are the keys to helping her feel safe enough to let you in. If this video resonated with you, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Have you noticed these signs in someone you're close to? Drop a comment below and share our experience. It might just help someone else. And if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to Bond Chronicle for more real, relatable advice navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Remember, relationships take time, care, and effort, but their words are worth it when fear and caution are met with understanding and patience. They transform into trust and connection. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.